Hey everybody, and welcome back to this week's episode of a JRPG Report. This is episode 245, and my name is Dalton Suter. And I'm apologizing straight off the bat if I seem a little off. Had an incident yesterday that was one of those like life flashing before you moments. So yeah, still a little shaken up about that, but I still wanted to get this episode out for all of you wonderful people. Probably going to be a shorter one, not a ton of news, but I did want to cover the Nintendo Direct stuff that just came out. So let's dive right into it, shall we? With this first one. Nintendo and Monolith Soft promoted some of the new Xenoblade Chronicles 3 costumes coming in the next wave of DLC. The DLC was announced during the February 8th, 2023 Nintendo Direct broadcast, and the costumes will be a part of the Wave 3 and 4 DLC, which are unlockable via the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 expansion pass. One set of Xenoblade Chronicles 3 costumes promoted is a new one, and is actually earned by bonding with the new character, Masha. Bonding with her will allow the other characters to change their class to Jewelmeister, which is Masha's unique class. The change will adjust their costumes accordingly. The second set is called Nostalgia and dresses the cast of the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 in costumes evoking those of the previous two games. The references allude to the costumes, designs, and blades of humans from Xenoblade Chronicles and Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Noah's Nostalgia costume is inspired by Shulk's hooded jacket and shorts. Lance gets a mid-drift exposing costume similar to Rain's, while Yuni's costume appears to be an original design blending elements of costumes worn by Fiora and Melia. Meanwhile, Mio gets a costume that looks like one of Naya's. Sienna wears an outfit similar to Brigheed's, and Teon gets a form-fitting bodysuit similar to the one worn by Jin. Players can earn the Nostalgia costumes from completing the roguelike challenge battles Arcsage's Gauntlet. The battles will be added in the Wave 3 DLC, included with Xenoblade Chronicle 3's expansion pass, and that expansion pass is available right now, with Wave 3 of the DLC going live on February 15th, 2023. And do take into account and remember that the only way to access the Xenoblade Chronicles 3 DLC is through the expansion pass. They're not selling them separately as far as I know.
Curtindo podcast, né? Sabe o que você também vai curtir? Saber que o melhor flip de todos os tempos chegou. O novo Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6, com Flex Cam, que tem zoom automático e faz selfies de 50 megapixels, e com bateria estendida para nunca te deixar na mão. Vá a uma loja ou saiba mais em samsung.com.br. Samsung Galaxy Z Flip 6. Galaxy AI chegou.
So NIS America has announced a North American and European release date for Monster Menu, the Scavenger's Cookbook. It has promised a 2023 release window, and now it's making good on that. It will appear on the Switch, PS4, and PS5 in both regions on May 23rd, 2023. And there's also a new trailer, if you're interested, I do believe I retweeted this, looking at the game's mechanics and showing how it works. It begins by establishing that everyone around Peony's attempt to face its It begins by establishing that everyone around Peony's attempts to face its dungeons. Oh, okay, that's a location. My goodness. See, that's what I'm saying. My brain's scattered. I'm sorry, everybody. The player is one of them, but it's overwhelming. They turn to eating a rotting monster out of starvation, and it knocks them out. From there, it goes over how things will actually work. People will explore dungeons to get materials and face monsters. When they have the ingredients, they can combine them to create expected dishes. Eating can provide stat boosts and bonuses to make them stronger and better able to handle fights. While the exploration and survival elements are roguelike, the battles are turn-based RPG-esque and strategic. The Monster Menu Scavenger's Cookbook release date is May 23rd, 2023, and it will show up on the PS4, PS5, and Switch. Limited editions with things like an art book, soundtrack, and apron are also available in the NIS America online storefront. So as part of Sony's array of indie games announced at the February 9th, 2023, a new update came up for Eternights. As a reminder, this is an indie action RPG set after the apocalypse that involves not only dealing with enemies, but sticking to a schedule and building up relationships with allies. Sound familiar? While it originally had an early 2023 launch window, it will now come out summer 2023. There's also a new trailer showing off possible dating situations, fights against enemies, and exploration. The announcement went over some elements updated as the development goes on. It noted the schedule, which will determine what people do and how much time they have to accomplish goals, were adjusted. The combat UI ended up tweaked, which can be seen in the new trailer. It It only features English voice actors' performances. However, the latest announcement confirmed Japanese and Korean voice acting will be in the game as well. It begins with the group running through the world. From there, we get to see them in battle against a number of different opponents. And at the 44-second mark, we got to see the hero interacting with some of the heroines. One of the moments involves a hug. Easter Nights will come out for PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, and PC summer 2023. So here's one I'm sure a bunch of you are stoked about. During the February 2023 Nintendo Direct in Japan, Koei Tecmo revealed Atelier Marie Remake, The Alchemist of Salzburg for the Switch. However, it isn't Japan exclusive. The North American and European Twitter accounts confirmed it will show up worldwide. When Atelier Marie Remake does, it will also be on the PS4, PS5, and PC. The world release window is also summer 2023, same as the Japanese one. A website is now open with more news to arrive on February 20th, 2023. As for the additional news that will come in a special 25th Atelier 4th anniversary program, that will air at 4 a.m. PT, 7 a.m. ET, 1 p.m. CET on February 20th, 2023. The English site offered a link to the upcoming YouTube presentation with English splash art, but it seems the showcase itself will be in Japanese. The Japanese voice actresses for Raiza and Claudia, Yuri Noguchi and Hitomi Owada, will host it. Both Atelier Raiza 3 and Atelier Marie Remake will appear. When the Switch version of Atelier Marie Remake appeared during the Direct, a first trailer appeared. However, the official website offered some additional screenshots showing what people can expect from Marie's story. So keep your eyes peeled for that, summer 2023. So I found this next one interesting. Level 5 has announced a crime suspense RPG, Deca Police, for the PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and Switch. It will launch in 2023 worldwide. A mysterious detective story with investigations in a virtual world. Deca Police is a crime suspense RPG from Level 5, developers of the Layton series. The main character, a rookie detective named Harvard, hunts down criminals in a huge open-world crime-ridden city, traveling back and forth between physical and virtual reality. Look forward to a mysterious detective story with investigations in virtual space. Decasim, a virtual world created from a perfect copy of reality. More than just a simulation, it is a complete copy of a real city, a forbidden place where memories of every past crime lie dormant. Clues found in Decasim can help unravel the riddles of the world. Doesn't that sound cool? So if you'd like to check out the announcement trailer for that, it is over on the Twitter account. I retweeted it. I believe it's on the Level 5 YouTube, the English and the Japanese trailer, whichever one floats your boat. So if you'd like to go check those out, go do it. So during the Nintendo Direct presentation, Square Enix announced that a prologue demo is now available for Octopath Traveler 2 on PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, and Nintendo Switch. And a demo for PC version will be available. Oh, well, by the time recording this, it is available. The demo will allow players to choose any of the 8 playable protagonists and play for 3 total hours. Save data can be transferred to the full game on February 24th. A prologue demo launch trailer and details can be found via Square Enix. I assume that means their YouTube account. Octopath Traveler 2 launches on February 24th, 2023 for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and PC via Steam. Also during that Nintendo Direct presentation, Atlas announced that the Etrian Odyssey Origins Collection, a remastered triple pack, includes the first 3 Etrian Odyssey dungeon crawler RPGs, is set to release for the Nintendo Switch and PC on June 1st. The release will be digital only for both platforms, with the collection priced at $79.99. On Steam, you can opt to purchase the 3 titles individually, although they are priced at $39.99 each. Whew! That's a little steep, but, These new versions will include remastered art and audio. Okay, so that's not so bad. And new difficulty selection options, more save slots, and easier to access the compendium, quest log, and skill tree. The collection will also support touchscreen controls for the Switch, as well as mouse control for the PC release. There's also 24 brand new portrait options added for this collection. Finally, each entry will include some DLC portraits featuring other Atlas titles. These can be obtained by pre-ordering the game or by purchasing after launch. So keep your eyes peeled out for that, Etrian Odyssey fans. I always wanted to get into those games. I think I have one of them for my 2DS XL and never got around to it. So I'll have to definitely at least check out one of these. But I think I would opt to get all 3 for way cheaper than I would getting them separately on Steam, apparently. Social slow life RPG Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time, has been announced for Nintendo Switch. Publisher Level 5 launched the original Fantasy Life for Nintendo 3DS way back in 2012 in Japan before shipping it internationally 2 years later. The game tasked players with choosing from a dozen life classes and blended traditional RPG mechanics with sim game design. The sequel appears to follow that trend while expanding into fresh territory, such as the ability to hop between past and present. A new chapter of fantasy life that transcends time. Begin a fantastic life on a ruined island and embark on a great adventure to the past. Gather friends, craft, and build your own city. A completely new entry in the Fantasy Life series, you can build your own city and go on adventures on the new island, explore the island with whatever life, or quote, occupation, suits you, travel between the past and present to unravel the mysteries of this ruined island, and popular characters from the series will make a return. Fantasy Life I, The Girl Who Steals Time, will release in 2023 worldwide exclusively on the Nintendo Switch. Now here is one that I didn't expect. Baten Kaitos seemed destined to live forever in the distant shadow of Monolith Soft's other, more successful series, Xenoblade Chronicles. When recent rumors popped up that the beloved cult classic duology would receive an updated port for Switch, many of us were hopeful. Today's Direct confirmed the good news. The 2003 GameCube RPG Baten Kaitos, Eternal Wings, and the Lost Ocean, as well as its excellent 2006 prequel, Baten Kaitos Origins, are getting a new lease on life as Baten Kaitos 1 and 2 HD remasters. It is set to release exclusively for Nintendo Switch this summer. Notably, this will mark the first time Baten Kaitos Origins has ever released in Europe. That game, highly praised for its considerably crisper localization courtesy of the then nascent localization company 8-4, is often heralded as the better entry. That said, as of right now, according to Bandai Namco's Q&A, the Baten Kaitos 1 and 2 HD remaster will feature Japanese voice acting only, a mixed blessing given the infamous quality of the first game's voice work, although contrasts starkly with a more celebrated quality of Origin's English voice work. The Q&A also revealed that the remaster will include a new encounter on-off toggle, as well as auto-battle, auto-save, and skip cutscene functionalities. So that's cool. It'll be another thing to keep your eyes and ears peeled for. Atelier Ryza 3. Some news from them. Publishers Koei Tecmo and developer Gust have shared new information on the screenshots for Atelier Ryza 3 Alchemist of the End and the Secret Key, which introduces world quests, bonfires, and ateliers, as well as new artwork by Atelier Ryza series illustrator Tori D'Amano. In Atelier Ryza 3 Alchemist in the End and the Secret Key, the players will investigate a strange group of islands and explore various regions while attempting to unravel a mysterious new threat to their hometown. Throughout their adventure, they will pick up randomly generated quests, but will also encounter a new type of quest, world quests. By completing these quests, each specific to the regions they travel through, players will learn more about territories and the colorful characters that they will meet along the way. But beware, completing a world quest may result in changes to the field or other areas. As players explore the region, they will discover bonfires scattered throughout the field where the party can rest and Ryza can cook delicious recipes for herself and her friends. This new Atelier cooking system enables players to obtain recipes by completing quests, helping to enhance their party in a variety of ways, and even allowing for a whole new strategy level when challenging strong enemies. Bonfires also allow Ryza and her friends to rest, changing the time of day, therefore the enemies nearby. In addition to building bonfires, players will also be able to build their own atelier in each region to serve as a base of adventure. The atelier provides various effects depending on the building style, as players will be able to choose from 3 different types of structures: the research base, which is advantageous for exploration, the farm for gathering, and the laboratory for synthesis. Ryza's friend, fan favorite Puni, will accompany her in each atelier after construction. Players will be able to feed and raise them into the Puni of their liking, with their appearance changing depending on the food they eat. Players will even be able to send Puni out into the world to collect materials for them. Atelier Ryza 3 Alchemist of the End and the Secret Key is due out for PlayStation 5, PlayStation 4, Switch, and PC via Steam on March 23rd in Japan and March 24th worldwide. And like I said, this was going to be a shorter episode. The final bit of news that we have here is that people will be able to try Sea of Stars ahead of its release date, as a Switch demo was announced during the February 2023 Nintendo Direct. The RPG, which features music from Chrono Trigger and Cross composer Yasunori Mitsuda, will appear on August 29th, 2023. The demo is out now on the eShop. The announcement didn't note what people can expect from this demo. However, it will provide an opportunity to see what the battle system feels like and offer a chance to explore the world. That might look familiar to some, as this is a prequel to the game The Messenger. Sea of Stars release date is August 29th, 2023, and a Switch demo is out today. as of writing whenever this came out 3 days ago. So it's out now. Yeah, people can get the full game on the Switch and PC when it releases. All right. Well, that about does it for everything that I could find that came out of the Direct that was, worthy of our news. So if you'd like to check us out over on Facebook, facebook.com/JRPG Report. You can find us over at Twitter or on Twitter at JRPG Report. I am so sorry, everyone. Now that it's at the end of the episode, I'll just tell you, like, I had a pistol put in my face yesterday by some random person, and I'm still pretty shaken up about it, if I'm being honest with you. But I like I said, I still wanted to get this out for everybody. Hopefully it doesn't come off too bad. But if you'd like to support the show and possibly help me pay for therapy, patreon.com/JRPG Report. Like these wonderful people, Jake W., Jordan K., Kularian, and Master Loot. And if you would like to hear more of me, you can check me out bi-weekly on the Steam Machine Podcast, a PC gaming show where we play through our enormous backlogs of PC games. And this next episode that we're going to be doing this next week is some Sonic Generations. So if that floats your boat, go check us out. And I think that's going to do it for this week, everybody. So if you will do me a massive favor, hug the ones you love and get back out there and level up.